we've discovered that there are 3 topics on the internet that just seem to divide people in very extreme categories: religion, politics, and facials. And we've learned this the hard way. So we're very surprised when, I think it was 2 years ago, we did a video.
We didn't even notice while posting it.
That was the first one where I was standing on top of Lola and giving her the proper facial. And to our surprise, we got a few comments saying that I think there was one woman who was kind of shocked maybe to see us doing that very pornographic act, you would say. And even some guys who were not super happy to see a woman treated that way, or they wouldn't do it. So we've been thinking a lot, and we've been going to the most reputable source on the internet for information, Reddit. And we found some really interesting stuff and testimonies. We have 3 myths about facials that we want to talk about today.
I think the most common one is only men like facial.
I think you're the best one to answer that one.
So for me, it's so fun to have facial, so I don't get it. Like before this video, I didn't even thought that was something kind of taboo or seen like degrading for a woman. I just like that so much. It was super hard for me to say why I like that. One girl was sharing that seeing her partner coming on her face make her feel so sexy and to be the object of his desire that was turning her on so much. And I get it, you know? Like it resonates somewhere here. Like when you see him and he's having so much pleasure, like visual pleasure, and it's on you and on your face and he looks at you while doing it, that totally can be one of the reasons why I like it.
Would be the visual expression of male pleasure, and to receive that on your face, I can imagine just like sharing the most intimate part of men excitement on the most intimate part of your body.
Yeah.
Which is weird that we see our faces with so much, I don't know, it's almost sacred in a way, the faces. For guys, I think we read a lot of things, some about domination.
Yeah, there is this submissive domination
control.
thing.
The guy standing on top of the girl and the girl being on her knees. Men said that it was actually sometimes more about being accepted. It's like the woman just accepts you and your desire,
and your sexual
energy,
wholeness.
Like completely. She just accepts you so much that even this part of your organism that is sometimes seen as kind of dirty in society, that she wants that on her face, and you feel so accepted. Oh, and guys said that it was sometimes just marking their territory, which is interesting.
Can be a kink, like
it could be like something that you find sexy. But okay, I wanted to talk about what do you think for you is sexy.
I thought it was only this submissive thing, like which is kind of a kink. I really like it, not just facial, but in anything we do where you do dominate me a bit more. I really love it. So I was thinking just this submissive kink, but when she said that, I was like, I can connect. I like to see you like really having pleasure, a bit of submissive, a bit of watching you having pleasure, a bit of this I am so sexy that he's like enjoying so much coming on me. That's nice. And also I do think that when we are doing these kind of things, we're building such trusting relationship, complicity in our couple. Like we are both really vulnerable, you by showing your pleasure that way and me by receiving it that way, that it builds something that our relationship, I feel, gets stronger.
Just like with many things for domination, I think it's a mindset shift. You either receive it kind of as a passive person, where it's like, I don't know if I want you to take advantage of me, and you will hear some women, I think, telling that they let their boyfriend come on their faces. And I think you can be more empowered if you shift it. You don't become passive in the act. You kind of really receive it actively, like you want it. And the moment it starts to turn you on and you think that you want it, just with like everything in sex, you can receive come on your face and have the power of just being like, I fucking want this and it's turned me on so much. And so it's a shared thing. But I think the base that you need to have is really high level of trust and comfort. In the relationship.
Not feeling judged at all or shamed for your desire by your partner. If they have this power and if they like it, It's just fun.
Yeah, I think it becomes what you make of it. And so if you see it as this degrading thing, then it's kind of something that your partner wants to force on you, and then of course you're not going to give it, because relationship shouldn't be kind of I take so you give. This should be an act where both partner gives something. I think that's the number one reason why women don't want to do it, because they feel it's degrading.
Yeah, I think so. They don't even think about it, or they don't even think that can be pleasurable for them.
Yeah, and we saw a few guys agreeing with that, so it's so widespread that even guys think that it would be disrespectful to come on their girlfriend's face. Something you do for, like, I don't know, that slut, but not to your girlfriend because she's nice and you love her. But I think, because you love her and because she's nice, she deserves to get some cum on her face.
Yeah.
This one we had to go and do some research actually.
Yeah, and not at all. It's become more popular because in porn it was really...
it's very visual.
It's really visual, and it was represented a lot because I think people like to see men pleasure that way.
I think it's all taboos become super popular in porn. Yeah, it's like fucking your stepsister. And coming on her face. So yeah, people love to watch the things that they wouldn't do or that are kind of forbidden.
But after some research, we found, like, in some books from hundreds of years ago, that it's already happened before and people were enjoying that before, and maybe without that much taboo about it.
Yeah, because they don't seem to speak of it as such, this crazy sex act. I think the meaning we associate to it is kind of new, and we build it on this weird relationship that we have with porn, and we've dissociated the sex that we have and the sex that we see people having online on porn. But I think people before that were just enjoying facials and not making a big deal out of it. I think we might have become more shy about this. These are 3 myths that we found on Reddit. If you know any more, you can leave them in the comments. We are very interested in this topic, so we'd love to discuss it more, and we can make another video.
Yeah, we'd love to have your opinion.
Yeah, what do you think about this myth? Or is there a reason why you wouldn't do a facial that we didn't talk about? Let us know. It's very interesting for us.
Yeah, just have something to add before.
Careful. Safety.
Careful to your eyes. It's really hurting coming your eyes.
Yeah.
I would recommend to wear goggles on.
Preventive glasses, big glasses, and if you don't have them and it does get into your eye, you can just use the things you use the drops to clean your eyes, and use them right after the facial, and you won't feel a thing. But just don't wait, because then it gets a bit it's a bit painful, and then you have a red eye for the rest of the or 2 red eyes, which everybody knows what you've been doing in the afternoon.